Bold, honest, unafraid. We want to introduce you to some young people who are finding their voices and making them heard.
They're part of a program that literally brings them center stage to tell their stories. And as our Derrick Young tells us in a story you'll see only on 2, their mission is to start a conversation and encourage others to join in.
Well, what were you wearing? How much did you have to drink? Did you say no?
I sat in my room with a bottle full of pills and a body full of pain.
By the time I was 16 years old, I was so used to people belittling me for who I love that I tried to hide it.
But these high school students are not hiding anymore. They found their voices through Project Soapbox, part of the Mikvah Challenge, a nonprofit that encourages civic engagement in young people.
We give students a platform to talk about issues that they care about. What solutions do you have to issues in your community? So this is all about giving them the space to have some power and know that their voice matters.
Community members judge the first rounds in classrooms across the city.
I struggle with the fact that I cannot comfortably talk about my mental health with the people of my community.
Eventually, finalists speak in front of city leaders and other students. Sometimes they tell their own story.
12-year-old kid gets patted down by a 6'4" male officer.
Other times, it's someone else's.
She was stabbed to death and left behind a dumpster of an abandoned building.
Every time, there's a call to action.
What I ask of you, what I demand of you, is to educate yourselves in our community.
And there are tough questions.
2/3 of us are afraid to be around people with special needs. That means that many of us here in this room are afraid to be around somebody with special needs. Are you one of them?
The competition helped finalist Rayvon Savory find his strength after a rough ride.
When I was a sophomore, I broke my leg, I lost my older brother. It's a whole cycle of things that happen.
He started taking too many of his prescription painkillers. Soon, his parents realized something was terribly wrong and stepped in.
They definitely started monitoring everything, like, hey, okay, cool, well, did you take them today? You're not, overusing them, you're not abusing them, are you? Asking me questions, starting conversations with me.
Through Project Soapbox, Rayvon's now having conversations with other young people.
And definitely gave me the platform to open up. And it really let that story go because I was holding it in to myself for so long. And it's like, once I finally let it all out, I felt so much relief.
Rayvon knows it's opening up on that platform, starting that conversation. That's so important.
Maybe in 5 minutes, we could save 5 lives. Maybe in 10 minutes, we could save 20 lives, but we'll never know until we try to start this conversation. So I ask you right now, look to your neighbor and say, start the conversation.
Well done. Derrick tells us Rayvon is one of 15 students who will speak in the Soapbox Nation competition in Washington, D.C. in July. The judges will be national legislators and decision makers.
Great story.
Note those faces, though, because they are our next round of legislators.
Leaders,
Yes, they
are.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well done.